the moments have come and they will melt your mind because today we're making melting moments, but they're going to be dairy-free. So we're going to start by creaming together the margarine and the icing sugar in the stand mixer.
So Jess, give me a hand. Pop those right in the middle of the mixer for me if you can.
Wonderful. And while Jess and Nick get onto that, Taylor, you and I are going to sift together some plain flour, some icing sugar and some cocoa. I should say corn flour as well. There you go. Yep. Sift them in. And you don't have to be too delicate. No. Just get them in there. And the reason we sift them together is to make sure that they're nice and mixed and light and fluffy by the time they go in the stand mixer. We'll race you.
Challenge accepted.
Thank you. Now, the reason why Melting Moments is such a popular biscuit is because of how short they are. This is a really great treat if you've got friends that have allergies. And you can also try and sub out the plain flour for gluten-free flour if you've got gluten-free issues. Nick, are you ready for our sifting?
Thought you'd never ask, Alice. Bring it on.
Okay, there you go. Now, Jess, do you want to pop that inside the bowl as well? And then we're going to whisk it all together. Just get it all in there. No need to be too delicate with it.
And if you need to get the butter nice and small, you could use a mandolin.
You could, but I wouldn't recommend it with margarine. Nice, okay, so start whisking that in. Oh, there we go. Now the key, if you're putting if you're putting dry ingredients into a stand mixer, go slow when you first put them in. Alrighty, let's take a look.
It's quite a workout here. All the opening back and forth.
Quite the workout.
Got a few moments there.
It looks great. That is a melting moment and a half in there. And now it's time for us to ball it onto this tray. We've got a tray here that's already been lined, and we're going to make golf ball sized, or slightly smaller than a golf ball. Let's say about that size there. And if you get a little bit sticky, we've got some flour to pop on your hands. So that's the size. You think you can do that?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Time to get balling.
Perfect. And this dish actually originated in Australia, Alice.
Yes.
The old melting moment, based on Scottish shortbread, but we took it one step further.
We did. What did we add, Nick?
All the good stuff, all the good ingredients.
Yeah, so we added the middle. We almost made it like a biscuit sandwich. So traditional shortbread is just the biscuit, but we've popped a little bit of icing in the middle, and that gives it a bit of sweetness and a lovely bit of relief, I guess, from the shortness of the biscuit. These are looking fantastic. And the final step, we may as well fork them down. Now, this is the traditional melting moment edition. What are we doing there? So we press them down to create more of like a sandwich. Now you need about 10 minutes in a preheated oven at 180 degrees, and I'm gonna get Nick to do that job because, as we always say in the kitchen, if it's hot or sharp, grown-up eyeballs are required. So how much of a grown-up this guy is, I don't know. All right, now let's, good, wonderful.
I thought I saw you there, Maurizio. How are you? Always nodding along. Great to have you. Do you like melting moments, Maurizio? Oh, I thought you did.
Now, here are some melting moments that we prepared earlier because they've cooled down. When it's time to decorate, we want to give it a chance to cool because otherwise the icing will melt. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, Taylor, do you like decorating cupcakes and doing icing? Awesome. Jess, what about you? Wonderful. Well, I'm going to get you right on to making this. Here we go. Making the icing itself. So we've got some ingredients. Talk me through it. What do you think that is?
Margarine.
Margarine, very good. It was a trick question and you passed. You can use butter, of course, if you're not dairy-free, but this one's a great dairy-free alternative. And what do you think that is?
Icing sugar.
Very good. Taylor?
Cocoa powder.
Cocoa powder. And this one, this might need a whiff. There you go.
Melted butter. Wait, no.
Give it a smell.
Orange zest.
Orange juice, very good.
And there's a good reason that we're using the dairy-free alternative here. Obviously, people that are lactose intolerant can't process that, and it gives them an upset stomach and things like that. So this is a great alternative.
Definitely. Everyone deserves to try a melting moment.
Oh, yes.
Now, I'm going to get Taylor onto zesting this orange. I'm going to show you how. You zest it upside down and you watch your fingers because zesters are one of those tools that might seem really easy, but they can be
Oh,
quite
the
dangerous.
aroma coming off the banana there. The orange, that's it. Sorry, I was
Yes.
about to call it a mushroom.
And if you
It's not a
want,
mushroom.
you can sub the orange out for a mandolin, or a mandarin, I should say. Oh. I thought I'd slip that one in. Thank you, well paid. And meanwhile, Jess, I'm going to get you to mix the rest of the ingredients in here. We're going to reserve a little bit of icing sugar, but we're going to add this icing sugar, the margarine, and the cocoa powder into the bowl.
Get it in there, Jess. This is very time sensitive. If you don't get it in quickly, it may not work.
Now, Taylor, that looks like plenty of zest, so well done. Very zesty. So now
want me
it's
to clear
time
these? These
to
are
start
hot.
forking it all together. So I might, in fact, let's we'll bring it all together with the fork, but then we'll use the whisk to try and bring it together more. Now, if
And
it's
when you're
looking-
using dry ingredients, obviously, Alice, start slowly and then build up.
Yes, okay. So speaking of building up, Taylor, get onto that one. Lovely. Okay, now, Jess, I'm going to get you to take over with this whisk because I want it to be nice and fluffy. Well done.
That's a good start, Taylor. Nice.
Great start. It's all about teamwork here.
When you were doing a lot of kayaking, were you always eating lots of chocolate and pretending it was an energy requirement?
No.
No? Okay.
Now, speaking of requirements, we've got some icing that we've made earlier. So we're going to use that on these ones, just to start us off. A little bit on the bottom.
So that's what we're whisking towards here, Alice? That's
It
the finished
is,
product?
yes.
Fantastic.
It's like a macaroon.
All right, now I did that one, but you're going to do the rest. So Taylor, get onto it.
Jess, I think that's good.
Lovely. We do have the recipe on the website, so check it out because it's a goodie. Was this fun?
Yeah.
Excellent. Keep going because the most fun will come when we get to eat it.
Jess, could you plate one up on my hand, please?
We're going to keep having fun with this one. Have a little munch and we'll see you right after this.
Crunch time.